everyone.
Morning.
I'm really glad to meet you all here. And thank you for attending this student seminar and listening to my speech with the title Education in Developing Countries, Building Limited Resources with High Expectation. So before we enter the topic, I want to ask you first, do you know what is meant by developing countries? Developing countries are developing
Ganti.
Developing countries are countries that haven't achieved a significant degree of industrialization, so such as Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Thailand, and etc. So, this topic, balancing the limited resource with high expectation, is really important for us because Indonesia is one of the developing countries. And in developing countries, educators or teachers face many challenges when providing a good education or a quality education to all students. So one of the main challenges is the limited resource. And these resources include the funding, physical infrastructure, personnel, and also educational materials. And all of these are connected to each other. And the impact of limited resource. So the limited resource can have a significant impact on education, especially on student learning outcomes. And in developing countries in Indonesia, it is hard to provide sufficient funding for education, such as school buildings or school facilities and also teachers. So in a teacher, because many schools don't have enough qualified teachers, it makes it difficult for students to receive individual attention that they really need for their success. And underfunded schools may not be able to provide students access to educational materials such as books and technologies. Of course, books and technologies are most important materials of learning. So we often see underfunded schools around us, such as in rural areas. There are a lot of, especially in Indonesia, there are a lot of underfunded schools. And in physical infrastructure, lack of sufficient physical infrastructure can make it difficult to provide students with a good condition, a good learning condition, because the unsafe and unhealthy learning condition. And the last, overworked and underpaid teachers can make you less motivated to provide students with effective instruction. So next, the high expectation for education in developing countries. So the word high expectation refers to the demands that are placed on educational system in developing countries. So the demands are access, equity, and also quality. So the first, access to education. We are as teachers, as educators, we have to ensure that all students receive the same access to quality education, regardless of their background. So it doesn't matter whether the students are rich or poor. And next, equity in education. So we have to provide equal opportunities, equal resources to all students, regardless of their economic status, their race, or even gender. And the last, quality of education. So here we have to ensure that all students receive high quality of education, and that can prepare them for their future opportunities, such as for employment, for future education, or even for entrepreneurship. And this is the most important topic, the balancing limited resource with high expectation. So there are some strategies to solve this problem, to achieve the balance between the limited resource and high expectation. So the first strategy is innovative teaching method. We saw early flow-based learning, project-based learning, inquiry learning, or even personalized learning. It can help students to get more effective learning experience. And the second strategy is use of technology or leveraging the technology. So we can use like e-learning platform or application that make it easier for students to access the educational materials. And the third is partnership or partnering with external organizations such as government, NGO, or even private communities that can provide additional materials and also can support students in learning. And the last, advocating for increase. Advocating for increased funding in education. It is really important to ensure that educational system have the resources that students need when they face a high expectation for education. And last, let me get a little summary. Education in developing countries. Educators are teachers, and developing countries face many challenges due to limited resources that can have a significant effect on student learning outcomes. And we are, as educators, teachers, and also policymakers, must find out solutions, must find the ways to balance these limited resources with high expectation. And that's all my presentation. If you have any question, you can ask it in Q&A session. Thanks. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good explanation. Thank you, Zulia. Okay, from the presentation, we can conclude that limited resources can impact the student learning. And the ways to balance it is using technology, innovative method, and etc. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we are going to the Q&A session. You want to ask a question? Please raise your hand, stand up, mention your name, and say who you will deliver the question. Okay, any question? Okay, Sasti.
This is the microphone. Can you help?
Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Saskia Fenita Blajandi. I want to ask to the first speaker. So if you comment or suggest about learning apps in your present. Okay, my question is, what are some considerations to keep in mind when recommending learning apps to students? Okay, thanks. Okay, thank you. Now we are going to the second question. Want to ask a question?
Ada itu?
Saida, please. Okay, I'm Saida Olivia. I want to ask Raffi Molina about project-based learning. Okay, is project-based learning appropriate and effective for all students? Okay, thank you. Thank you for the last question. Want to ask?
Anyone? Ada tambahan? Oke.
Okay, Uswatu. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.